Okay, here that's the ones that are stuck. What happened? Oh! Woo! Oh my goodness. Okay, one cleaver is 80% of my life. Salut survivors! Welcome back to SolutOdka's channel in Night of the Dead Legendary Series for the Wave 9 Horde Night. In today's video, I will first present the maze development, and we will then have a short excerpt of today, followed by the Horde Night. If you're new here today, bienvenue. I wish you a warm welcome, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Now, let's get straight to the video, survivors. So in last Horde Night, as you recall, the meat bait broke, and we had quite some discussions if it's because the length of the maze was too long, or and this would happen when the trapdoor here ran out of counts, or if it's because of the spikes. I am not sure. Honestly, this could be either or maybe something else. But for now, what we are going to do is remove these spikes to see if we can confirm that the spikes have been the issue. So we are going to remove the spikes, and then we will do a little summary of the path of zombies from the mid-bait up to the entrance of the maze, because I think it has grown a lot fast, and it's not clear for everyone the concept here of these trapdoors. These trapdoors are put to be the shorter path, and when they run out of counts, such as this one here, when this trapdoor run out of counts, then the zombie should go all through this U here. When this happens here, from that block to that block, there is only one platform distance. When this runs out of counts, the entire U is a total of 7. 3, 2, 2, 7 minus 1. So it's adding +6 to their travel when this is running out of counts. So zombies from the mid-bait have a total path of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then we have 6 times 4 here. 4 wide, so 17 and 24, 41, except that this one got counted twice, so it's only 40 actually. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So basically here we are at 47 blocks in terms of path to the mid-bait. So we still have 2 or 3 blocks to build the entrance here in the future. However, it means when we are here, then when the trapdoor runs out of counts, and the zombies are going this way, it's adding +6. So instead of being at 47, it's at 53 blocks away, which is more than 50. So this might be the issue, perhaps. Or the issue was the spikes we just removed here together. So today we are going to test this, because it's really a bit surprising. Why did this happen last night? In my other playthrough, in a normal difficulty at the wave 43 now, I think we are, we don't have this issue. And honestly, I think the total length they have there is actually much more than 50, to be honest. When they enter within the mid-bait radius, they do a total pass of much more than 50 to the mid-bait. So I would tend to agree with Donovan and Gordon that the problem is not the 50 blocks length from the mid-bait to the entrance, or more than 50, but the problem was these spikes. I hope that's the case. So I'm more into incline what's more benefiting me. If the problem is the 50 blocks length, well, the implications are that we will remove that U here, and we will just directly connect there in the future. So here I will be able to build, if needed, a foundation there rapidly, if the need occurs. But the best will be to properly reload that trapdoor if things go wrong. Okay, but we will try to have it exhausted first. Cool. So that's the kind of the discussion on the what happened last time and what we think went wrong. It's not sure that's the problem. There are several theories, and we need to test this better to know what's the problem. Now, the first guests are arriving. I will just show you a short excerpt of the day, what happened just after the motel clearing. Cool, so that was the short excerpt of the day when I had to run away back to the outpost. In my late afternoon mining, I used this mining to finish to upgrade to tier 3 here. The whole expansion, some of it was still tier 2, now it's entirely upgraded to tier 3. Foundations, walls, columns, I mean unless I missed one, it is all tier 3. As you can see, we can see through now. That's actually convenient for us to be able to see the zombies. So all in all, I was able, in this entire scavenging of the motel to get a total of 40 equivalent iron between iron plates, rebars, iron ingots, no wire, total of 40. So after more than 12 hours of scavenging, that's not so much. I got a another 20 or so iron with my short mining in the late afternoon, which got interrupted by this spawn coming onto me, as you could see in this short excerpt. I also added rapidly a bit of light so that we can see better. I think that will be great. I only put 2 because I'm kind of saving on fuel, saving on leaves on one hand, and as you know I would like to build an entrance there in the future, so I don't want to put a light exactly when I will build. Now whatever I build and demolish, I lose 50% of the ingredients, so I need to be a little careful on that. Missed it. Anyway, let's focus on the zombies. I'm thinking, should we reload at all? I mean, for us to test, we need them to go to the end. So we kind of need to not reload, but we don't want them to completely have a surge here. That would be the opposite, right? So we need to kind of control the flow of zombies if we want some to join or a lot to join. So for now, let's not reload. We are actually very safe here. We can look at them entering the base. Look, what's good is that it's 1 in the morning and they have just used the first 2-3 cutters only. Hopla. Oh, I thought she was about to hit me for a second. So that testing we are doing today to understand what went wrong is kind of critical, because I don't want to build the entrance here. I don't want to develop more the return loop from the trapdoors until we have a good understanding of what happened. Obviously, building all this to redo it after would not be, or demolish it and rebuild it after would not be ideal in our optimization of the resources. So I think the big expansion we did to the Serpent Maze recently should permit to hold the waves for a few nights, I hope, until we get butchers. When we get butchers, goal is that then they use the trapdoor and they go again in the loop. So that should provide a couple of days to do more scavenging, more mining, and gather more resources for the future expansion of the maze. The future expansion would be composed of several points. One is a grand entrance here, as we discussed before. Another one will be the addition of ballistas here. And then the third one would be constructing the start of the footprint for the maze number 2. As you know, I'm fond of having multiple mazes, and in this legendary series playthrough, we are going to do the same. But we are going to do differently than before, in the sense that the dose system and the dose mechanism in the game seems to be changing often between patches. So I don't want to utilize those in the master planning of the base to avoid ending up in in trouble because of these doses, right? That's one thing. And 2, I would like to experiment a different base design. And here we have the first maze, say it's maze number 1. As we saw earlier, total path of 47 blocks. I could add, and I will add, a few traps at the end here. Then also it's planned to build here a U return with a guillotine tunnel. which might be part of the expansion soon, might be. But for now, I have a lot of ideas of expansion, and I would like to focus on the maze number 2 construction before working on this grand entrance, the ballistas, etc. Because all these are low cost and are kind of like optimization and fine-tuning, while building the maze 2 will be a major addition that will take days of harvesting. Opla, ooh. It will take days of harvesting, and therefore I think now we have a few days. I hope we have a few days ahead of us to be able to do that. So hopefully in the coming 2 days, so that will be the day 9, day 10. Oh, the first bunch of elites. And the first butcher! Woo! Oh, I would have liked we finish the test before the first butcher. The first butcher is here! Look, I think the elites, they will go to the end. That's not a problem. Let's start the massive reload here. We don't want all the trash zombie to kind of like clog at the end. And I'm kind of scared to see the first zombie, the first butcher. What's going to happen here? And it's not yet the final wave. The final wave is to come after that. So it fell. We need to go check how many counts. Seven. Here is a butcher. Okay. So the butcher did these two. We are at 6 counts. We need to really pay close attention there. He fell before. There is really a lot now. That's our final wave that got added to the return of the first batch. And a lot more is still coming. Woof! Okay. So the butcher fell. I might have reloaded a little bit too much. Let's see, let's stop to reload now. Oh, another butcher. No, good, good. I think butchers, they will, in any event, go through the entire thing. Unless they fall from the cutters at the end of the rows. Yeah, like here it keeps falling. Many of them just keeps falling. That's actually really good. I just wonder what's the damage to the structural integrity of the platform. None. No damage at all whatsoever. Okay, here that's the ones that are stuck. What happened? Oh! Woo! Oh my goodness. Okay, one cleaver is 80% of my life. And I was already with the buff of the thing. Okay, so I guess when you have no buff, one cleaver, one shot, you're dead. Okay, I suppose that's how it is in Legendary. Okay. I hope. I think we might not have enough zombies that reach the end. I have gone and reloaded too much and the butcher kept falling. I wish there would be a way we can reload traps, but I wish there would be a feature so we can unload. Oh, these guys are all stuck. That's kind of annoying. Okay, guys, can you get out? Oh, I need to use a bunch of arrows here. They won't get out. So we'll go to check the trapdoor, but I think the trapdoor should be at the count of 5 or 4. I think I have reloaded too much, but I got scared when I saw first butcher, second butcher. Look, that's really annoying here. I'm not going to use bullets for this glitch. But 3 zombies is probably around 60 to 80 arrows, huh? So okay, let's try to get back some arrows. Okay. Okay, look, I'll come finish these guys later. It's going to take minutes of arrowing them down. So, here, our trapdoor. Yeah, 6. Oh, it didn't even reach the end, so not even 5. Yeah, so I have reloaded, I think, a bit too much traps for us to test. I know, man. Now if you break the stairs, you're not my friend anymore. Can we try something? I have a friend, he would say that normally we should see a head flying, you know, and I think he's right. Like with a lightsaber, there should be also. It's sad that the head is not flying. So the counts here, a lot are low, but the spawns of the day will never make it through. Maybe either we will test again next night, but I really would like to know before building the expansion. However, we have a few days before doing that, as discussed. Or the other option I will have would be to somehow build something here. Something like this. Actually. Look. For testing purpose during daytime. So that they can bypass. However, if I put a stair, they will not be able to get out. And they will break the stair, but I could monitor it, put the stair, remove the stair, something like this. I can add a stair during the day when there is a spawn and see how we can do. Just to empty the trapdoor of counts and then remove this device. That's one option. Let's see during the day, or otherwise we'll test again tomorrow night. That was the first butcher, so I wanted to make sure we don't get a bad surprise with the butcher. Cool, so I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. And until then, have a good day. Cheers.